Hey, boo, hey. So, good morning, we're rising, all the things. I hope all is well. I hope y'all are good. I know I haven't been on, but we're here. Hey, boo, hey. Hey, LP. Thanks, you guys, for pulling up. Happy Tuesday. Glad you're here. Anyway, so. I did pre-show for you guys, and got some energy out. That's why the title is what it is. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please protect us as we head into this message, as we um get our messages from you, get clarity from you, as you speak to and through us and me. Um, please send back all evil eye, make it blind, and block out all monitoring spirits, so that they go back to their masters void of all information and knowledge. And eternal, if I didn't say a spirit, all evil are back to sender. But if I did, that may be something that is being stressed right now, that it is going back to sender. I feel like it is because payback is here, and it says consequences returning, karma cycle, what goes around. uh Time to settle accounts. So what goes around comes around, time to settle accounts. But we also have safe space here. So for some of you, while spirit is paying back people their karma, maybe their own negative energy, returning to sender anything that was sent your way. I feel like spirit is also placing you in a space where it is very safe. It's not, well, yeah, I will say it's comfortable for you. It says emotional sanctuary, comfortable solitude, protective vulnerability. Here I am safe. Then right behind that, we have glow up. Like, share, and subscribe while you guys are here. So I feel like many of you are going through a glow up while others are getting back the karma that they've been, or the energy that they've been putting out. For some of you, it hasn't been the best energy. Now, for some of you, Spirit has been talking about this glow up for quite some time, and you've been thinking, oh, it's a false alarm. It's not true. It's not actually going to come into fruition. Spirit is leaving you on red, but I don't feel like that is the case. Confirmation, because we have self made coming right behind that, and then behind that we have money moves. So for some of you, you have been thinking, you've been hearing all of these readings, you've even been getting readings, doing them for yourself. Some of you read cards or are readers. Shout out to you. And I have a link down below in the description box that leads you to my Amazon storefront, which has recommended books and cards and things like that if you're interested. So there's that. But for some of you, you may not have believed in yourself, others may not have believed in you as well. Um, Again, too, like I said, you may have thought that, spirit was lying to you because things haven't come to fruition or haven't come together yet. But I feel like it wasn't a false alarm. Um, it wasn't a false alarm. It really is coming. For some of you, you are about to receive an unexpected deposit very soon. 11:01 my time right now, so you may be seeing 111. That indicates a brand new beginning. Even the zero in 11:01 is a clean slate, a brand new beginning. So for some of you, that's what this money is going to afford you. I'm getting a notification right now. So confirmation, yeah. For some of you, that's what this money is going to afford you is new opportunities for you to be able to do the things that you've always wanted to do. For some of you, it's coming by way of a deposit. This is money that you've been owed. For others of you, this has to do with something you're doing. This is a business of yours that you're starting, a career path that you're taking. Some of you are changing careers at this time, but you're independent. The card says independent success, overcoming odds, creating your own path built from nothing. So for some of you, you're making something out of nothing, making a dollar out of 15 cents type shit. Yeah, for some of you, you may have felt like spirit was breaking a promise to you, that it was just clickbait, more or less. Um, Basically, it's like, God, you just talking just to hear yourself talk or just so that I know you there or something. But I don't know. I feel like something is going to come about. For some of you, someone is going to slide in your DMs. It could be romantic. It doesn't have to be, but somebody is going to slide in your DMs. Maybe give you some information that you need. This could also be an offer for some of you. Um, for some of you too, this is the information that you needed to be able to get this deposit or get to this point. For some of you, there have been secrets surrounding maybe finances. This could be an inheritance for some of you. I also feel like somebody wanted you to shut up about something. Maybe someone broke a promise. They owed you some money. Like I said before, they owed you money. They promised you an offer. They promised to, um, maybe they, for some of you, maybe they promised you a promotion. Um, they were very misleading in some way. Someone maybe doesn't want you to speak your truth, and I'm getting a notification about it. Yeah, someone doesn't want you to speak your truth, doesn't want you to spill the tea about how um maybe they played you or they broke a promise, how they disappointed you. It says disappointed expectations, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing. And I'm getting all of these notifications right now. So for some of you, this could be romantic. Maybe you're going through a divorce or some type of breakup. Um, for some of you, you will be suing, like if you're married and this is like a side piece, um, you're going to end up suing whoever the side piece is, whether it's male or female, because they ruined. And if you need the legal terminology, now I ain't a lawyer, but if you do need the legal terminology, it's an alienation of affection. And hello, A brother, I see you reposting something. Um, but it's alienation of affection if you need that term. Also, 1111 on here could be significant. It's about to be 1111 my time. For some of you, this is a wish that you've made. That's why this information is coming out. For some of you, Spirit is confirming for you that this is not fake. Um, hmm. For some of you, somebody from your past, you may not be expecting this person to pop up, to reach out to you, um, to call you. For some of you, whoever this is may not have your current phone number, but they remember what like your screen name is, your handles are online. They remember because we have catfish that just came out and then passed life. Wherever you are, collective, you're unbothered. But this person has something to say to you, and it may just be shocking. You may at first think, like, oh, this shit ain't real. But no, it's very much so real. Whatever this person is saying to you, I hate to say it, but like kind of believe it. As shocking as it may be, because yeah, something is the truth, something is coming out, somebody is having no filter about something, but even whatever they're saying isn't the truth. Now for some of you, somebody is about to be loud and wrong about a particular situation, but again, you're gonna be unbothered about this. And I feel like for some of you, somebody from your past may be trying to come up um or come talk to you. They may come very sugar coated, as this card says. It says sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. Um, for some of you, somebody from your past is about to give you all of the details about something that went on maybe a long time ago. Um, they've been sitting on this information, or they've been trying to wait for the right time. Um, maybe they tried to do this in the past. They tried to wait for the quote unquote right time in the past, but the right time never showed up. So now they're just taking a chance on something to tell you something. For some of you, all that glitters isn't gold just came to mind when I just looked at this catfish card again. So for some of you, this is somebody in the past, like in your past, or there was a situation in your past that um I feel like you were done wrong or you were played. My eye is catching that broken promises card all over again. So maybe this is a lover, a former lover or something that's coming back to tell you the reason why they did something, why they were being fake to you, why this or that happened. Like insert here, whatever it may be. Um, for some of you, if this is like a past lover, they felt like the reason why they didn't maybe settle down with you, or things didn't get off the ground, or maybe you guys didn't meet the milestones that you felt like you were supposed to meet at one time, is because like um they felt like you were too good to be true in some way. Maybe this person threw themselves into work. Hey, boo, hey, get the mirror king. Yeah, for some of you, this person threw you into the friend zone. I know we just went left with these cards, but spirit gonna take us where we gotta go, honey. Um, for some of you too, um, somebody was being real fake to you, or is being real fake to you, and that's about to come out. Um, I feel like you may have been suspicious of this, or you may have suspected this already. You just didn't maybe voice it. And even if you did voice it, maybe you weren't heard. So maybe for some of you, this is somebody coming back into your life or coming back around, because we are within retrograde, to tell you that you were right about something. That somebody may have had like a secret agenda in some way. Like it, and for some of you, you may be highly intuitive, so you told this person like, they don't have like the best intentions for you, no matter who it is. For some of you, this was this person's family members or certain people around them. For some of you, this is you going back to tell somebody that they were right about, somebody that they told you about. hmm For some of you too, I feel like you are leaving the past behind you. For some of you, you could be doing like me. I'm going through shadow work right now, doing shadow work, and I'm looking back on my life at this time, and I'm realizing, um, in some ways, like basically, you look back and you realize everything needed to happen the way that it did. Now, do you realize where you could have made better decisions? Yes, but for some of you, you're realizing too that it wasn't you, that you weren't the problem. For some of you, you're realizing that things that showed up in your life, certain situations that showed up in your life are ancestral, that you're carrying on or were carrying on certain ancestral behaviors and habits, things from people. 1111, make a wish, y'all. Um, things from people that you didn't realize. You were carrying, honestly. Some of you, you are learning how to face certain things head on instead of just throwing yourself into work, maybe to run from it. Some of you too are putting your past behind you because you realizing that carrying it into your future isn't going to do your future any good. Hmm. For some of you, if this is a love situation, again, this person could have friend zoned you and thrown themselves solely into work or something like that, or they use work to run from the relationship. But yeah, I also feel like too, for some of you, somebody is coming back around to tell you about maybe another couple. For some of you, this could be someone coming back around to tell you about an ex that you were dealing with in the past. Mm, let's see. Yeah, but for many of you, it's been you versus you for a really long time. That's why, again, it's hard for these people to find you. For some of you, too, where they are going to find you is not where they quote unquote left you, if that makes sense. For some of you, the next time they find you again, the next time they see you again, you're going to be living a more comfortable, luxurious life. Yeah, because it's you versus you. Many of you, like I said, this hustle mode that you're in is going to pay off. For some of you, you haven't even jumped into that mode all the way. It's almost like you're setting everything up. So once you like hit the button, it's just go, right? But again, this is everything is paying off. But again, like I said, somebody could be coming back around telling you about a couple who maybe were fake flexing. So for some of you, this could be an ex that may have moved on to someone else, or this was a former love interest who may have moved on to someone else. And they ended up getting with somebody where the feelings weren't mutual. For some of you, that may be where you are now. The person that you're with, or dealing with, or you're, I don't know. But they may be fake flexing. For some of you, like I said, I was going all around the world. Spirit is giving me a bunch of things at the same time. I'm trying to articulate it all at once. So for some of you, yeah, you're getting hella downloads at the same time. Boom, 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 and you writing down or putting action behind those downloads of spiritual tidbits or tips that spirit is giving you is going to make you a lot of money, or it's going to afford you the comfortable life, while there's others in the past that you have left behind who are just faking it until they quote unquote make it, if that makes sense. Like the money that they pretend to have, they don't really have in the bank account. This may even be a couple, like again, if your ex moved on to somebody else and they tried to throw this person in your face, everything that glitters is not gold with them. So while they are more or less is almost given, they're pretending to be happy, they're pretending to have this money, they're pretending to have maybe even a luxury life, but they're pretending to have all of this happiness, joy, love. You're unbothered and don't give a fuck about it. But they may even be wishing that they could just holler to you how good everything is, but it's not. Um, yeah, I keep hearing, but it's not. For some of you, they're trying to throw this in your face because they know you're a hopeless romantic. They know that you're someone. Um, Maybe you want your own fairy tale, you want your own person. Shit, you believe in love. Um, you're forever dreaming of having the one, or that person who really treats you like the one. Um, for some of you to be mindful, there could be someone coming back in trying to play off of your emotions. They may be coming in to love bomb you. Um, this person also may be trying to treat you as a rebound from whatever the fuck this was back here. So for some of you, be mindful of that you may have some folks coming in from your past who are only treating you as a rebound, or who are coming back around because something that they thought was going to work elsewhere did not end up working out. For some of you, someone is going to come out of nowhere, like giving you everything, quote unquote, everything that you've been asking for or wanting. It's because for some of you, it's because they finally got everything in order in their life to where they feel free enough to have this relationship with you. For others of you, it's because whatever they were doing elsewhere, whomever they were with elsewhere, it didn't work out. Yeah, for some of you, too, in the days, weeks, months coming, you're going to have overnight success, but I also feel like it's not just going to be in like career and other places of your life. But I feel like if love has been a struggle, if your love life has been a struggle at any point, it may quote unquote happen overnight, literally for you. You may go from watching a movie one day to the movie being your life, more or less. Um, For some of you, yeah, you really are going to have somebody that's going to come in and truly love you. But for others of you, you're going to have to use discernment because some people are coming in only because you are or have become an overnight success. Be mindful of that, especially because we got multiple retrogrades going. I think Mercury, Neptune, and one more is in retrograde at this time. Um, Yep, and as I look over to pull out this deck, the first card that's peeking at me is Karmic Male. So it could be somebody that could end a karmic masculine who would be pissed off because you're rising from the ashes with this Phoenix rising energy. You're going through a rebirth instead of the complete death that they wanted you to go through with this Scorpio energy. Yeah, but even with the Scorpio energy, that signifies rebirth as well. Now, for some of you, there's going to be an ending that's going to possibly come to a Scorpio masculine. Maybe this person was using your energy to rise or to maybe be inspired in some way. I don't know why the fuck I just got sexual predator, but taking how it resonates. But there's big news that's coming towards you. For some of you, you may be a Libra, or this could happen between Libra and Scorpio season. But you're on the rise. For some of you, something was activated within you during Cancer season. For some of you, you could have stopped drinking, or um, there could have been something to celebrate too. Divine Feminine, you're here. So for some of you, divine feminines in Cancer season, you were activated in some way, or maybe under I think is it a Cancer new moon tonight? I believe under this Cancer there's a Cancer new moon tonight. So for some of you, maybe it was either Cancer season or if it is an actual new moon in Cancer, you may be activated under this new moon, or you were activated in Cancer season under like maybe the full moon even. Okay, it is a new moon. Yeah. So Cancer new moon. Yeah. So you may be activated. Some of you may be pouring libations with this drinks and spirits. For some of you, you're pouring drinks for your spirits, for your spiritual court. This may be your ancestors asking for an offering of wine or alcohol of some kind. This also may be them asking for water. For some of you, this is your confirmation to switch out your water, to switch out the spirits that you have on your altar for them. For some of you, you have coffee up there, switch it out. For some of you too, you're about to maybe withdraw from drinking for a while. Maybe you're fasting from it or you're completely quitting it altogether. It could be for some of you because you're pregnant, um, especially with that Cancer and Divine Feminine energy. For some of you, you're in a space where you're healing and alcohol does not resonate with your healing or the space that you're about to be in. Maybe for some of you, you're detoxing, whether you're a man or a woman. Um, for some of you, this is you going to get drinks to celebrate whatever this big news is. Confirmation with divine rewards, 1122 my time. So for some of you, it's going to be double for your trouble, is what I just heard. These are new contracts. For some of you, you're having business dinners. You're signing or being presented a contract, being presented an offer, promotions. This is a golden opportunity for you. Um, hmm. There's a shift, there's a timeline shift. I also feel like there are some of you who feel like you're running out of time. For some of you, this karmic masculine that showed up, he feels like he's running out of time to either um, ruin whatever this reward is, stop you from growing. For some of you, this person is influencing you by using alcohol or drinks. For some of you, when you go out, if somebody is inviting you out, don't drink alcohol. I do feel like many of you are going to be balanced in a whole new way. But yeah, this is a timeline shift. Now y'all know CERN just went off or whatever, and it'll be off for a while. So many of you feminines, and somebody else mentioned this, a guy on TikTok mentioned it too. A lot of feminines are going to be seeing themselves stepping into um new soul contracts. Like you're going to be meeting different new people within your soul tribe. These are the people that are meant to be around you. These are the people that you have been praying for. Um, these are the people that you have been removing folks from your life for to make room for them to even be there. Um, I also feel like there's people in your life who know that their time is up or is coming to a close in your life. Yeah, confirmation on that bloodline. For some of you, you're gonna end up pregnant between the end of this year and the end of next year. For some of you, it's not gonna be as immediate, but maybe it's gonna be within the next 2 to 3 years, 2 to 4 is what I'm hearing. For some of you, you're giving yourself at least five up to 5 more years before this royal baby comes into play. Now, for some of you, this is you again. We spoke about rebirth before, but this is you being born again. But for some of you, two royal bloodlines are merging. And congratulations, look, confirmation with the blood magic. Yeah, so somebody's going to end up sharing blood, as I like to call it. You're gonna end up having a baby with somebody. Now, for some of you, this is not a physical baby, but this is something that you're birthing into existence. Something that your ancestors um help you curate, create. For some of you, this ties back to like your ancestral magic. You're tapping into your ancestral magic. The unborn potential within you is what you're tapping into. You're not leaving it behind. Um, I feel like too, you kind of feel like no time is better than now for whatever this is. But yeah, for certain, somebody definitely has a bun in the oven. For some of you, they want to put a bun in your oven or a couple of them. Um, But yeah, you have ancient DNA, you have ancient magic and wisdom. For some of you, as I've spoken on it before, you are the new patriarchs and matriarchs of your family. Um, I also feel like something is being realized, but I don't know. For some of you, someone may have wanted you to wait on whatever this is, but like the card says, time waits for no one. So something is gonna happen regardless, and I'm getting all these notifications. Something is gonna happen regardless of someone wanting to slow something down. Blood magic is here. So shit, somebody honestly. Folks that could have been trying to do something on your blood, on your lineage. For some of you, you're breaking certain generational curses. For some of you, too, there's going to be a curse. Maybe because we did say you passed life down there. Maybe this is a curse or something that has been chasing you through several lifetimes that you're finally going to end now. For some of you, what this looks like is exactly what I just mentioned. It's blood magic basically. It's, there is a royal child that has to come to existence, come to fruition, or there are royal children that have to come to fruition, have to come that have to be born, basically. Now, for some of you, spirit is moving you out of the way of a toxic lover or maybe even toxic family members or friends because of the fact that this child is on the way. Virgo, you could be significant. Gemini, you are also significant. It's crazy that both of your signs are sitting there. And we're in a Mercury retrograde. Both of you are ruled by Mercury. Communication could be important right now. For some of you, breaking the curse of how you speak to your children, how you love on your children, communicate with them, how you're healing them. For some of you, you're listening more to your children than maybe you were listened to as a child. Um, Twins are significant here, of course, because of Gemini. So, and remember, I said 11/22 and 11/11 within this reading. So, for some of you, like I said, you're getting double for your trouble. I heard a double abundance of something, or I just heard a multitude. Some of you are like natural healers. You know how back in the day they used to say, "Oh, such and such has healing hands." I feel like for some of you, you have healing hands, or there's something about you that you do, whether it's known to you or it's not, whether it's something that you hide or something that you quote unquote promote. There's something that you do that comes very natural to you, but it's healing. For some of you, it's literally how you speak to people. For some of you, it's how you see things. One thing that is consistent between Virgo and Gemini is technology. So that could be something, the virtual space, the digital space, that could be something that is significant. For some of you, you have a very natural like a natural beauty. Some of you, you don't need the extra quote unquote work, if that makes sense. Like you were born handsome, you were born beautiful, you were born to stand out as well. But like you have a royal energy about you. Um, for some of you, you lean towards more of like the holistic or natural way of doing things versus running to the doctor every cough or sneeze. Some of you, that's what you're getting into are herbs. Maybe some of you are building your home apothecary as well. For some of you, you're traveling different places, learning different things about maybe herbs, about maybe cultures that are showing up in your own lineage, your own bloodline, which ties back to this blood magic. Some of you, again, are tapping into your natural abilities. You're tapping into your lineage and what it has to offer. For some of you, you have multiple spiritual backgrounds, so you're learning the herbs, the spices, maybe that your ancestors use or may have used, and you're using them for yourself. You're seeing a difference. For some of you, you may have some West African DNA and you're learning, okay, well, they're from roughly this area, um, and you're getting into, okay, well, what spices do they use and what were they used for? You're learning. For some of you, I heard curing yourself, you're healing yourself. Some of you have Caribbean ancestry as well. Some of you are Latino, some of you um have Scottish, Irish heritage. Even if you present black or you identify as black and you have those other things in your lineage, if you do ancestral work, don't think that they don't have power. You better go knock on them doors too. And I will scream it until the death of me. Just because you are black and you have a couple white ancestors, that don't mean don't go ask them for help. Or Latino or whatever it is, where put it there. That don't mean don't go ask them for help. They got magic too, and they got some things that'll help you if you just ask them for it. For some of you, that's what you need to do is open your mouth to spirit, to your spiritual team, and ask for that help. For some of you, the Black Madonna and child may be significant. Virgo or Gemini season could be significant this coming Virgo or this coming Gemini season. So Gemini season 2027, Virgo season. So maybe from Virgo season 2026 to Gemini season 2027 could be significant, or from Virgo season 2025 to Gemini season of 2026 could be significant. Yeah. But some of you are about to catch a flight. For some of you, you're going on a business trip. For some of you, this is just an escape, or someone is sending for you, is what I just heard. Sagittarius is here on top of Gemini. So a Gemini, a Virgo, and a Sagittarius may be traveling together. Pisces as well. This could have something to do with like a sexual trip, so this could be a vacation. Um, it doesn't have to be, it could just be a regular vacation. This is something that you've been dreaming about. For some of you, this has to do with some of you could be an influencer. I also feel like something is going to happen faster than you're expecting it to. Maybe this is a dream come true with this Pisces energy. So for some of you, this could be a trip. This could be to a place that you've always dreamed of going. I also feel like too, for some of you, if it's even possible, somebody is going to end up having sex on the plane. Doesn't have to. Or when you get to wherever this is, I mean, clothes could be coming off, just being real. Child, I ain't got time to talk to you. Go ahead. Um, I also feel like too, for some of you, someone is seeking instant gratification. Somebody wants something to happen fast or happen quicker than maybe it's supposed to. I also feel like somebody could definitely come quick, or the first time that they sleep with you, they're definitely gonna come quick. It could be because you're wet with the Pisces energy. I also feel like somebody intuitively knows that the sex with you is good. And it's partially because you love yourself. Never mind the card, y'all. We done been through some things with them. Anyway, we gonna reorder and reprint it. Anyhow, I also feel like somebody could be going on this trip um to get paid for sexual favors. For some of you, I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody wants to fly you out. Now, maybe this is your form of business, and I'm just too far in it. But somebody wants to fly you out just to fuck you, or just to pay you to fuck, or this is something that they used to do, or they do on the side. Could be this karmic masculine. So for some of you, oh, nope, it's a karmic feminine. So for some of you, it's a karmic feminine, it's a karmic masculine, or this is how somebody looks at you. This could be a karmic feminine who's in the spotlight, one that can smoke weed. This could be exposed about her. For some of you, somebody tries to call you karmic because you love yourself. Yeah. For some of you, you smoke a little loud or whatever, them loud clouds. But I feel like you're divinely protected. I feel like too, whatever, there could be a karmic feminine who hates you because of how you love yourself, how you treat yourself, the standards that you hold yourself to, even without very much, or even for some of you, you do have a lot, but you still hold yourself, whatever it is, you hold yourself to a high standard. Everybody doesn't like the fact that you hold yourself to a high standard. Why? Because it gives you a level of protection and security that they cannot invade. And even if they do get to you just a little bit, them ancestors lean forward. Those ancestors lean forward like a motherfucker, straight up. Um, and y'all got ancestry from everywhere, from the Americas all the way to Egypt. Like you got Kush blood, you got Dahomey blood, you got Malian blood, you got Fulani blood, baby. You got it. You see what I'm saying? Like. And like I said before, I mentioned like the Irish, the Scottish. For some of you, you have like Spanish ancestry, like from Spain, Spanish. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing Russian, um, Swedish, maybe even English too for some of you. But basically, like it don't matter which one they, because you're their descendant, and I also feel like for those of you who like do ancestral veneration or practice ancestral veneration, even if you just, you may not have the whole altar set up, you may not have that whole situation, but for some of you, you just talk to them. You talk to them. Like you may not be getting like answers back. You may not be, well, I can't say you're not getting answers back, but you may not be able to hear them because you may not be clairaudient or that gift hasn't activated yet. But regardless of what it is, like you're still tapped in enough to where they lean forward about you. You're not just somebody, like you're literally the dream walking, you're the one that they've been waiting for. And it's like, I know what I'm saying is cliche, right? But it's true. It is. Um, you're the one that you are the descendant that's under the spotlight, but it's not for a bad reason. You get me? You're the one who's under the spotlight because you're the one that they protect because they know that you're going to lead the family forward. Period. 4404 on the timer, so 444 confirmation. But yeah, um, you're protected though. Even when shit feels like cloudy. The movie Cloudy with a Chance to Meet Boss could be significant for some of you. You have a niece, nephew, sibling, cousin, somebody, it's a baby around you who likes that movie or will if you just show it to them. For some of you too, especially some of you feminines, even if you're smoking with another feminine, be mindful because somebody, because you have a certain light around you, somebody wants to possibly lace you so that your light falls or so that you fall. Um, don't think they just putting shit in drinks. They putting shit in the weed too. If it's not rolled in front of you, don't smoke that shit. If the bottle ain't cracked in front of you, don't drink that shit. I'll put it to you like this. You better let them motherfuckers pour up in front of you, and then they better drink that shit first, and then you drink. But even with that, be mindful because motherfuckers can lace the motherfucking cup before they even pour up for you. You understand me? People is weird and they got different types of ways of doing shit. Like the dumbest motherfucker can be smart at least once. You feel me? I also feel like too, for some of you, you had a karmic feminine who was laughing at you behind your back, trying to clown you. This could be a group of friends. It doesn't have to just be a karmic feminine. Um, but this could be a group of friends. These could be people who are trying to clown you for some of you because you're spiritual, because you believe in your own divine magic. People have tried to clown you. They may have tried to put you in a bad light, or Carmen Feminine came out beside Spotlight. So yeah, they've been trying to put you in a bad light, trying to make you out to be as if you crazy or you a spiritual psychosis type shit. But no, like you are very active and activated. Is what I just said. Okay. Um, but yeah, you're very powerful, whoever you are, Royal One. I heard Alpha and Omega. Aries is Alpha. Ironically enough, Libra, who's already come out, Libra is Omega. So Aries is Alpha and Libra is Omega, the beginning and the end. Yeah. So for some of you, what Aries starts, Libra finishes. So for some of you, something began in Aries season and is going to end in Libra season. So maybe this is a cycle that you're going through. Maybe for some of you, this is a very short contract. Um, for some of you, Aries season was the beginning of like your rebirth and the culmination, 11:44 my time confirmation, the culmination of everything that you're working hard towards, that you're building yourself up to, it will be seen during Libra season. For some of you, that was the beginning of the timeline shift, was Aries season. You became more fiery confirmation with Lionsgate here. So that's Sagittarius, well, not Sagittarius. Ooh, well, Sagittarius, you could be significant or Sagittarius season, but this is Leo. And so Aries and Leo, all of the fire signs could be significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, for some of you, you may have each one in your big three. So you a hothead or you a hot thing. So it could be an Aries sun, a Leo moon, a Sagittarius rising. For some of you, you know somebody who's like that. It doesn't have to be in that exact order. For some of you, this is going to be your child, or for some of you, that's where. So you may not be like an Aries sun, but you can be a different type of sun. But you got a Leo moon, a Sagittarius rising. For some of you, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius is either your Venus, Jupiter. I'm here, Moon or Mercury sign too, so take it how it resonates. Y'all got to look at your own charts. But something could happening between April and August, or Aries season in general, so March, April, and August. For some of you, the beginning of Leo season at the end of July, that's going to tip things off. For some of you, something that you've been working on since Aries season is finally going to mm, it's finally gonna come together though and during the Lionsgate portal. Thank you, Spirit. Something is happening during the Lionsgate portal. Okay, Libra, I'm a Libra too. Thanks for pulling up. Yeah, I have an older son who's a Sagittarius as well. Um, so for some of you, Aries could be significant, a Leo could be significant. This is you. Lionsgate could be significant. Now, Lionsgate, technically, from what I recall, and as I've always known, it starts, I believe, like July 26th or 29th and goes all the way until August 8th. It's my pleasure. Um, I also feel like too, for some of you, your power comes from the fact that you can make other people laugh. You can also make other people listen. Some of you really are comedians. Shout out to you and all the comedians I love and respect. Um, some of you, you're just naturally funny as well, which is why um some people can't stand your ass because that's part of your light. You keep people smiling, you keep people laughing just by being your authentic self. For some of you, you do need to step your ass onto a stage and consider being a stand-up comedian. It is hard work, but I do feel like you will be able to pull this off because, again, this is something that comes natural to you. So for some of you, this points to this overnight success. For some of you, you're about to jump into a part of your life that, you didn't think you can make money off of this. This is a um, this is just something I don't know. Like it's something that you do just on a regular day to day, but it's gonna make you some money. This is spirit pointing you down the right path, taking you down the path that you needed to be on all this time. Or for some of you, it's taking all of these life experiences for you to and for your growth, for you to even be able to look back on certain things and make jokes about it and laugh about it. For some of you, that's what you're seeing now is how healed you are about certain situations, um, certain people even that are coming back around. It's like you're really standing in your power. So and a lot of people are even I feel like some of them are appalled at the fact that you can even have a smile, crack a joke, laugh at anything right now because maybe these people had a hand in making life or just things in general, just certain situations just shitty for you. Um, but yeah, like this card says, the chaos is cleared or is being cleared. Many of you too, you have ancient energy, ancient wisdom that you're stepping back into, baby. I feel like for some of you, you're a spiritual force to be reckoned with. However, I do feel like there is going to be some regulation that's going to happen. The song "Regulators" by Warren G and Nate Dogg may be significant. Um, you may be seeing 88, 888, 88, 88 as well. West Coast could be significant. California, Vegas could be significant. Seattle, Washington specifically could be significant. I just heard Tacoma, so wherever that is. Arizona. So what is that? Sedona, Arizona could be significant. Some of you live in or around or near a desert. Death Valley could be significant as well, and I know that's in California. Also, with this Aries energy, you are inspiring someone. You're inspiring someone. Maybe to shift, maybe to change, maybe you are inspiring someone because of the shifts and changes that you've made in your own life. Because believe it or not, um, people are watching you. They love to watch you. They love to see what you're up to. Um, from the people who love you to your energy vampires, they all watch you. They all have their eyes on you, even if people aren't liking your post, even if they're not commenting. Oh, baby, multiple eyes is on you. They even got other people watching you to see what you got going on. For some of you, I heard to see how you're showing up. They're trying to see if them draining your energy is doing anything, is having it, if it's having any effect on you. The movie Blade could be significant for some of you. The show or movie Interview with the Vampire could be significant. But yeah, for some of you, these people are also trying to watch you to suck your energy dry, to gain inspiration from you, to pull something from you and call it their own, even. Um, for some of you, and I spoke on it before, you have smaller platforms than other people. Maybe these are other creators or influencers. They have bigger platforms, but they come to your channel, your page, your whatever the fuck. Some of you are artists, you do music, they listen to your shit. They catch it on TikTok, they catch it on Instagram, and then they take it back to their studio with they better producers or whoever. I think Glorilla just got caught up with that shit recently. Whatever new song of hers she just had, it was biting off of some other artist that doesn't have as many followers as she has. You see what I'm saying? Isn't as well known, but somebody is doing that to you on some copycat energy. For some of you, that's why you could be like me. You don't display everything that you have to offer, either in general or anymore because of the fact that too many people bite off of you. You know that you're an influencer. You know that you're a trendsetter. It's just motherfuckers don't give you your fucking credit. Um, I feel like too, you've learned to stay away from those types of energies too, and they can't stand that shit because it's like the more and more you stay away from them, the more and more they have to watch you from a distance and they don't know what's going on with you on the interpersonal level, the more they cannot suck out of you. And for some of you, you need to be mindful of the motherfuckers that you dead ass got around you because shit, the fact that they can get this close to you, they can pull more energy out of you than somebody from a distance. Now that isn't always true, and I'm just as a spiritual person, I'm gonna tell you that isn't always true because there are some of us who are spiritual enough, who have a handle on our gifts enough. We don't need to be a close and personal. We don't need to be right up on you, whether it's good or bad, to do something. You see what I'm saying? Like just don't. Um, and that ain't to fear monger nobody, y'all. Don't take that way. But some of you, it's coming up and it's being said this way because some of you are like that, and some of you um also can defend yourselves from that. So yeah, you need to know what's going on out here. See, look, confirmation messenger of the underworld. Some of you have been seeing crows and ravens. I've been seeing a lot of those crows, ravens, frogs, lizards. Some of you are seeing signs that spirit is really listening to you. Spirit is watching out for you. Y'all, I had a whole conversation this morning and yesterday morning with a crow. They listened and they responded. For some of you, you're used to people, to you saying certain things to people and them not hearing you to the point where now you just shut the fuck up. And I'm in that space too, friend, so I get it. Like you can only be not heard for so long before it does become draining. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to have the conversations and you don't want to repeat yourself no more because that shit is draining. You know what I'm saying? It is. Like sometimes people are being energy vampires even when they're not realizing that they are, and it was just 11:55 my time. But they're not realizing that yeah, you may not have the negative intention for me or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? If I gotta keep repeating myself over and fucking over again, that's tiring. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like for some of you, you keep going through like the same thing with a certain person. For some of you, this is a stalker. This is somebody who just won't leave you alone for whatever reason. Again, you could be a Leo. For some of you, you could definitely be in the public eye. Um, yeah, because this Leo card is coming out on top of surveillance and um Lionsgate. So for some of you, it's coming out during Lionsgate, or within that time frame or within Leo season. Who's been watching you, even if they haven't been saying anything? For some of you, Spirit has been watching everything and everybody, and by Lionsgate, you and everybody else are about to see who's who. Spirit is about to reveal like the energy vampires and everything to you, those people who have been hating on you. It hasn't come out yet, but I see it because it's right at the end. But the evil eyes and daggers card, basically, it ain't came out yet, but it's a lot of people watching you because they do have evil eye. That's why I say that prayer at the beginning of our messages so that that shit goes back. Even if we have to discuss them motherfuckers, they can't be here or within or sit in on the conversation, if that makes sense. And if they do, that is the only warning that spirit is giving them before they come for them. Because for some of you, some people, they have been getting this warning. Stop watching, stop looking, stop draining. You know what I'm saying? Stop, motherfucker. Like insert here, but stop. Some of these people have been warned, stop copying them. For some of you too, you may be a good person, but Spirit has even been telling you this same thing. You may not have had the intention of copying somebody or anything like that. And yes, you could have been genuinely inspired, but Spirit wants you to walk your own path and stand in your own energy because there's something that you have to offer the world, your environment, your bloodline, that's very important. And you wearing the cloak of someone else is not going to benefit the whole, if that makes sense. Um, for some of you too, I don't know, like spirit is pointing back to this drink, and I just got a notification. Be mindful of what you drink, especially when you go to someone's home. If somebody invites you back for coffee or a nightcap, drinks, a little wine or whatever, be mindful of that. Somebody could even be gathering information on you by trying to take you out. They may be even trying to get you drunk enough to reveal something. For some of you, Spirit has warned you about drinking with other people. It's because you tell all of your business when you're drunk. And I'm getting all these notifications. So confirmation. Um Yeah, you definitely could be in the public eye, and you have a lot of eyes on you. For some of you, this is what's coming to you, and that's why Spirit keeps saying what they say, whatever what they're saying to you is. You have to take it how it resonates, because only you know your relationship with the divine, right? Now, granted, we discussed certain things within this reading. Some of you, I do your personal readings, you know, so things have been discussed. I'm getting a notification right now. For some of you, whether this is current or past, there's an abusive husband that is being watched, whether he's your ex-husband, current, um, he's being watched by your spirit. I do feel like with this energy, he's not the only one who's being watched. It's other people around him. Okay, so there could be a Leo in the public eye. Basically, whoever this guy is, he's trying to cover up abuse. And even if you're trying to quote unquote help him cover up the abuse, other people have seen it or have seen enough. They know the signs. You think you're hiding something from certain people. For some of you, this is your family members, or this is a family member that's hiding abuse. They're going through abuse with a loved one, with like a new, maybe for some of you, this is a new partner. Um, this is somebody that I don't know, y'all. Check on it's very much so giving green leaf. Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me of that. Some of you got a daughter, a sister, a cousin, a niece, or something that you need to check on because she's in a relationship that she's getting abused, even if she doesn't recognize it as abuse. And for some of you, the reason why she doesn't recognize it as abuse is because she watched y'all mama, or maybe y'all share the same dad or something. She watched somebody either do this to somebody close to her, whether it was one of y'all other sisters, whether it was y'all mama, whether it was y'all granny, whether it was y'all auntie, she saw this shit maybe happen so frequently, she thought that was okay too. That's why I be telling y'all, like, if, like, stop. Every woman is somebody's daughter. I don't give a fuck how you put it. Every woman is somebody's daughter. And I still have a theory that has proved itself several fucking times. The reason why certain men get daughters in general, and the reason why certain ones of them get daughters first, is because at some point in their life, they were shitty to a woman. And that daughter is their karma because now they have to watch somebody that they love, their daughter, possibly get treated the very same way that they treated somebody else's daughter back in the day or whenever or currently. You feel me? Some of y'all daddies be thinking while y'all beating on these little girls' mamas, while y'all cheating on these little girls' mamas, but you loving on her, you think that your love for her supersedes what she's seeing you do with her mama, with her sister, with her auntie. No, it doesn't. You're teaching her however you treat your girlfriends or the bitches that y'all just, however you are treating them, is you teaching your sisters, your daughters, your cousins, whomever, exactly how to be treated. So if you don't want that shit for them because you don't want to get a fucking phone call, and for some of you, you trash enough that you wouldn't even come because you beating on somebody's daughter too. You abusing somebody's daughter too. You calling her a piece of shit. You doing whatever to her. You mistreating her, but you don't want that to happen to your loved one. Why the fuck is you doing it then? Some of y'all don't understand that karma don't always show up in the next woman that you with gonna dog you. No, sometimes the next man or the first man or whatever that your daughter, your sister, whoever the fuck is with, gonna dog the shit out of her. Gonna drag her ass up and down the hallway, whether she call you or know it or not. Like, yeah, that shit is real. Um, that was a tangent for somebody because as quickly as that shit just got me, it literally was released. So somebody was cussing somebody out, and I saw the viewer shit drop. So somebody ain't like that shit. They ain't want to hear that shit. But it's true though. You're gonna have to get over that shit. Like, yeah, some of y'all men folk, and I know a lot of the times, because I have both of y'all in here, and shout out to my emperors who pull up. I love y'all. But I know I got a lot of emphasis too. And I know I got ones from different age ranges. And just being real, some of us older ones, like I'm 35, I put it on the table for you. Like some of us, we will tell you like it took us a minute. It took us until we got in our 30s and 40s to realize the dumb shit that we were going through in our 20s that, we were going through struggle love, that the shit that, we were going through, like, how they say, oh, well, what one woman won't do, Another one will. That shit applies to men too. So what your ass won't do, another man is dying to fucking do. You see what I'm saying? Like we were caught up in this space where we had to quote unquote ride or die, and the whole time we fucking riding, we really died. You know what I'm saying? Like because the energy never got reciprocated to us. We were never loved on how we were loving. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, like y'all be talking all this shit about why is the state of relationships the way it is. Now, granted, don't let social media fool you into thinking that marriage ain't, certain marriages ain't still solid, that marriage can't be solid, that all men or all women cheat, or however you believe or have been programmed. But understand, you are being programmed for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like this music and all of this shit, it's not just music. Them words are spells. And even if you don't believe me, fuck it. Believe the greatest of all time. Believe Michael Jackson, because he said that. Believe Prince, because he said it too. This shit is mantras. You start saying that shit over and over and over again. You think that shit ain't programmed? You think it's not being implanted in your mind like a chip? Because it is. Everybody trying to, leave Apple because Apple doing the chips with Israel. And you think the music ain't the same? It is, my baby. It is. It is. Why you think they changed the hertz that they allow artists record on? They have to change that hertz themselves in their own recordings and records. Their engineers have to do that. You feel me? Anyway, maybe I'm getting too deep. Some of you, your ancestors, like I spoke on earlier, are calling for offerings and libations. Some of you, when you wake up in the morning, um, whether I don't know what your living situation is, but if you can get outside in the morning before you get your day started, for some of you, if you have a plant around you, a plant is a great way to do this. But pour libations for your ancestors. Speak to them, tell them good morning, pour libations, even if you're just doing it for God, for the universe, however you identify the holy source, the holy creator. Pour libations. All you need is water. They ain't asking for nothing special. And most times you're thinking, oh, you gotta have this whole display up here. No, sometimes they just asking for a glass of water. Like back in, okay, well, I ain't gonna get that deep. Somebody said, no, tell them. So one of the quote unquote jobs of Het Haru, but most people know her as Hathor. Oftentimes they only view her as the goddess of love and sweet things and Horus's wife, and depending on which version of Horus or Haru you're viewing, his wife or his mother, or his nursemaid rather. Um One of her other jobs was giving water to the dead, comforting the dead in the afterlife and as they go down the path to get into the afterlife. For some of you, that's all they want. They haven't had water in so long. They haven't had anybody to quote unquote give a fuck about them in a long time. Sometimes a lot of people they're looking for their magic. They're trying to get it to quote unquote move and things like that. You don't need, sometimes you don't need all of those candles and earth. Sometimes the most powerful thing that you can do is sit with your ancestors with a glass of water and a single candle. It can be a fucking birthday candle. If you got it, a tea light, whatever. It don't gotta be all that extravagant shit for you to get something working, for you to tap in with them, for you to have this overnight success because they give it to you. Sometimes it's just you having a conversation with them. How many times have we heard about, everybody done forgot about grandma? Don't nobody go over there and talk to her and sit with her no more because everybody grown and they got their own lives and this, that, and the other. Same shit. But the moment that you come over there, grandma got everything for you. You know what I'm saying? Or this elder got everything for you. They coming out their pocket. You going home with a bunch of shit. Even if it's just you going home with plates and plates and plates of food or whatever, or you the first one that they call, like, well, I done cooked today, so you go ahead and come over here, bring your family, y'all come over here and eat with me. Ain't nobody else in the family got that phone call but you. And other motherfuckers may look at that shit as favoritism, but it's not favoritism. It's the fact that you actually cared, that you gave a fuck. Peace, Michael. Thanks for sending love, sending it back to you, boo. But it's the fact that you cared. It's the fact that you showed up. I done told y'all before, like, some of y'all are gonna end up with certain inheritances. Um, and for some of you from families that aren't even biologically yours, from elders and ancestors that aren't even biologically yours, literally because you were the one that had the offering that cared. You feel me? You were the one that swung by, that picked up the phone, who gave a fuck, who actually listened instead of just, you know what I'm saying, just sitting there just to sit there or because they feel obligated. You feel me? Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, for some of you, you may be a Cancer. A Cancer season is significant, but anything else here? Libra, Cancer, Libra, significant. Leo, you're significant. I just got a text from Storm Guard. The fuck? Oh, so for some of you, Spirit is protecting you from a storm, balancing things out. For some of you, your emotions are about to be balanced out or need to be balanced out because you're about to be thrust into the spotlight. You're a very important person. For some of you, you're a VIP to spirit. Also, the divine looks at you as a fighter, as someone who does not give up. That's why they step in um, when things become too much for you. For some of you, that's all you got to say because of your rank or because of how you are looked at by the spiritual realm. For some of you, you try and fight certain battles that you were never meant to fight at all. And for some of you, that you were never meant to fight by yourself. Even with as strong as your magic is, you were never meant to fight it by yourself. Yeah, for some of you, you just needed to communicate to your ancestral, to your spiritual guardians that you needed help. Like, hey, all right now, I'm strong, but listen, I need some of y'all to tap in. Go ahead. Like, y'all need to tap in and tell them what's up, sis. Um, yep, because you come from a royal lineage. Some of you, you just need to tag they ass in. I'm telling you, you just need to say, hey, y'all, I know you're there, but I kind of might need you to act like it. Not me getting emotional. Who's emotional about it? It's like I know you are there. I can't see you. I can't feel you no more. For some of you, I was there when you were buried. Mm, not y'all gonna have me crying. Who crying this morning? Besides my ass, because y'all got me emotional. Um, but yeah, some of you is like, look, y'all, I can't do this shit no more. These motherfuckers is on my head. They at my look, they at my fucking neck, y'all. Like, come on, I need some help. I'm tagging y'all in. Some for some of y'all, that's all y'all had to say because it is a ram in the bush, and that motherfucker is coming for you. For some of you, you got some hard-headed ass ancestors, and they coming, baby. Like you see how this lion is roaring on this fucking card. That's how they about to come. Look, confirmation with Lionsgate. That's how they about to come. Because whatever this big news is, oh, that was meant for you since day one. But I told y'all before, it's people watching you who don't want this shit to come to you because it's so big. Some of you, you making headlines. It's breaking news type shit. Whatever this is, you shaking hands with the best of the best around this bitch. And I don't mean just the best of the best in name or in dollar amount. No, I mean this is the best of the best in all of that, but it's also in their soul too. Like spirit is not aligning you with people who wouldn't be good for your soul too, who would bring a negative light to your reputation, or would tarnish your reputation in some way. Now, for some of you, I'm gonna be real with you. Spirit has been trying to split you away from people who are like that, and your ass, you just been stubborn as shit, and you won't go, but you wondering why shit going left for you every now and again, or you just can't get to a certain place. For some of you, you are being denied a certain circles because that is not where God wants you. God is your ancestors, your higher self. That is not where you were destined to be. You keep getting all of these no's and shit like that. It's because God is telling you no. It's just through man or woman, whatever. But you keep getting denied of certain places and shit like that is because that is not what God wanted for you. For some of you, it's not with them motherfuckers specifically because they will ruin you later, or what they got going on behind closed doors that you're unaware of will ruin your ass later. And for some of you, it's simply because God sees, your ancestors, your spirit God sees that these motherfuckers really hate you for real. I told y'all I did see the card before, but it was at the ass end of the last uh spread. But yeah, it's folks who really, they really don't fuck with you like that. They don't want to see, you know, this big news happen. They don't want to see this overnight success for you. That's why I told you, for some of you, they coming back around. These is exes and all types of motherfuckers trying to act like, oh, I got it now, I got it now. For some of you, they coming back around acting like they gonna love you and they still just gonna friends on you just to hurt you. They coming back around, I told y'all before, because something that they were working on elsewhere, it didn't work out. It ended up being false. Yeah, it ended up being false. But I think what's coming to you, actually, I know what's coming to you is very much so real. Like, share, and subscribe while y'all are here. Thanks for pulling up. But yeah. And spirit is also revealing to you too within this time frame who's real and who isn't. I also feel like for some of you feminines, or for some of you masculines, or whatever, taking how it resonates, I'm LGBTQ friendly over here. We're here, we're queer. The fuck? Um, some of you are about to see who the real divine masculine is. For the real Slim Shady, please stand up type shit. Um, for some of you, you're going to be able to see this because this masculine is someone that also loves on himself and loves himself too. And how he loves himself may be blatantly displayed. Also, too, y'all may be sharing self-care tips with this masculine. Um, this could be a new person that's coming into your life, but I also feel like because this masculine could be interested in you, for some of you, there could be a lot of haters. Could be a lot of haters. For some of you, you taught this masculine how to love himself in a different way that maybe he's never been taught before. You've also encouraged maybe his dreams, or for some of you, helped him make them more real with this Pisces and Taurus energy. Pisces is the dreamer, but Taurus is, that's earth energy. So that, and it's very stable and secure energy. So for some of you, yeah, this is something that, or these are things that he was just dreaming about, thinking about, but now they're real because maybe you've encouraged him to love on himself. For some of you, maybe you showed him where the motherfuckers was, like where the snakes in the grass were. For some of you, shit, you had to cut that grass for his ass. Look, I accidentally, the deck fell apart, and here's karmic feminine. So for some of you, you have to show him like, no, that motherfucker is a karmic feminine. That motherfucker is a karmic masculine. For some of you, you did spiritual work for this person. This could be a friend or a family member. Lord help. Demi Celestial Waters, a YouTuber on here, she just uploaded a reading titled "A Message from Earth's Nature Guardians, Fairies." So for some of you, the Fae could have a connection with you. Um, For some of you, you recently just made offerings or gave libations to your spirits. For some of you, you do work with like maybe fairies, the fae, or nature spirits in some way. Whatever prayers you put up, whatever offerings, whatever your intentions were, they heard you. They heard you. For some of you, you've been praying for love. They heard you, and I feel like, and it's 12:22 my time, so 222. Um, they heard you. It's coming, and for some of you, you're definitely again. So for some of you, this all correlates with each other with this divine masculine back here, with these evil eyes and daggers. Yeah, people are gossiping about you. There's jealousy in your circle. There could even be a hater in your bed. They're watching, hating, and gossiping. Your right ear could be ringing because they're talking shit. So for some of you, you could be engaged at this time. For some of you, your person wants to propose to you and they've been praying on this shit. For some of you, your person went to your own ancestors about you. They went to God about you. Y'all know I've said that in prior readings before. Somebody went to God about you. And maybe this, for some of you, is a continuation of that energy, whoever this divine masculine is. Yeah, it's folks around that they can't stand that shit. And for some of you, this divine masculine, he's getting dreams about this. He's dreaming about all of his haters. He's getting those messages from spirit. Yep. He's seeing who's the hater at this time. Like, dead ass. For some of you too, this could be a masculine outside of your relationship who's watching your relationship. They know enough about it. Now, for some of you, you have a masculine around you that you're looking at as just a friend. This is just your homeboy. He got bigger feelings for you than what you're expecting him to. Bitch, fucking Nat, fuck you get in here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you as soon as I see you. Now, for some of you, I told y'all before last week, you could be seeing that. Um, it's because they're spiritual spies. And look, as soon as I say that, look, surveillance is here. Yeah, it's people spying on you because you're having this glow up, you're having this rise. Look, as soon as I look to my right, star card is here. It's certain decisions that you made that have rendered you no longer stuck. You're not juggling, you're not going back and forth. You've made a final decision. I also feel like too with this two of pentacles, now you may have more than one iron in the fire, more than one ball up in the air, but I feel like it's about to lead to your success. For some of you, you're about to be shocked because you are about to see increase, financial stability and independence as well, promotions. For some of you, you're moving up the ranks very quickly wherever you are, wherever you will be or be placed by spirit. This is the truth. You're getting a brand new beginning. You're getting clarity. For some of you, this is clarity and a brand new beginning in love. For some of you, this is also a positive pregnancy test that is going to be revealed within the next 2 weeks to 2 months. For some of you, again, this is within the next 2 years, though. But this is going to be successful. Virgo, here's your energy again showing up. Um, So last few messages, Spirit, before we scoot out of here. But yeah, look, confirmation. I split the deck, and here's the Hermit card and the Emperor card. And as soon as I look down at this other deck, we have the motherfucking CEO energy. What's behind her? It's a match. So for some of you, you're being matched to the right company. You're being matched to the right brand. Maybe there's a brand who's reaching out to you. Their actual CEO may reach out to you maybe even from a fake page or what you think is a fake page because maybe they don't have a lot of followers on that page because nobody knows that it's them. You would have to know who they are to know that it's them to even follow them or whatever. Um, Also too, they could just want their privacy, so they have maybe a Finsta or a fake Instagram or look, confirmation, brand new, somebody's cutting the ribbon on something. um yeah, somebody could be offering you a brand deal. um this is a collaboration in some way. So maybe it does have to do with the internet. Not for some of you, this is you being confident in your business, knowing that you are the motherfucking boss, you are the motherfucking head honcho. Can't nobody stop this show. It's all yours. You are the motherfucking ringmaster around this bitch. Yeah. I also see the confirmation, y'all, because we got the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, we had the motherfucking Four of Wands. Come on now, y'all. If that ain't success, baby. Oh, money is about to be right. And I'm not saying like for some of you, it may be a little funny right now. You may wish you had a few more dollars than what you got right now, because why not have a little bit more, right? But at the end of the day, my baby, my baby, my baby, shit is about to look really good. I feel like you're putting in the work right now. Some of you too are taking leaps of faith with this Fool card. You're trusting yourself, you're believing in yourself and what you have to offer the world, and you're not backing down. Um, I feel like it may be a lot of people that made you try and doubt yourself or what you could do. They may have put you down. I told y'all, this motherfucker's been talking hella shit. And it's some of the main motherfuckers too that smile in your face all the time, like that bitch, she can't do that shit, or what's she gonna do X, Y, and Z. I thought, look, and this motherfucking that just flew in my face. I'm kill you, bro. Um, Somebody want to be in your mouth so bad, and I'm saying it because of that net. But they want to know your business so fucking bad. For some of you, somebody may try to get back into your good graces, maybe through an emergency, a little confirmation. Chariot card and the motherfucking heart, three swords. I'm looking, y'all. Hold on. I also feel like too, for some of you, just me peeking through these cards. Um, there could be an emperor that could be wanting to make something right with the empress. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all her, but I want to show y'all the cards that lead up to her. So the chariot card is here, the three of swords, the hermit card is here. So there's something, so maybe this emperor has to get his own finances together, right? Maybe that's what he was possibly juggling in the past, right? He could have been doing his own healing. Now, for some of you, this is you. This emperor was stuck trying to make a decision, right? For some of you, again, this is you. But the decision has been made or will be made shortly, to have whatever this is. Now, for some of you, this is the family, this is the business, this is him being boss daddy. He's finally stepping into that emperor role, right? But to get there, he may have had to spend some time alone. For some of you empresses, you may have had to walk away from his ass, or you may not be given the energy that he is used to you giving. Um, this is not a personal reading. This is general, so take it how it resonates. But I do feel like there's plans for something. Um, in regards to this empress. Now I put on the community board over the weekend or at the end of last week, um, that reading where it says, please hold. The title was Spirit has been hitting a U-turn for you. And matter of fact, that was from July of last year. So for some of you, that reading is going to resonate with you this week. Others of you, that reading may have resonated with you last week. Also, the other reading that I mentioned last week, that was also from a year ago in July, was Spirits Ruling. Someone's death or ending leads to your come up. Both of those readings may be significant to you this week, whereas they may have not been significant to you last week. However, I feel like this week, the spirit has been hitting the U-turn for you. That reading could be definitely significant. And while I'm here, I'm going to repost it and I'm going to put watch this. So now it's reposted again on the community board. So y'all go over there and catch it if you didn't catch it before. But for some of you, this emperor has to get his mind, his plans right before he could come towards his empress. But don't think, for some of you feminines, if you think that you ain't been on his mind every second of every hour of every day, oh baby, you have. That eight of swords in the middle, yes. Um, I also feel like whoever this emperor is, even if you guys don't know each other, you haven't had any previous dealings with each other, whomever he is, he's thinking of his future. Whether he knows who his empress is or not, he's planning for her arrival or for his arrival into her life. For some of you too, you may have walked away from this emperor, which put him in his head and in his heart, but maybe this is a place where he needed to be for him to gain confidence enough to commit to this relationship. Yep, to follow his own intuition, maybe to stop creating challenges or stop being a player as well with that Knight of Wands energy, to stop being so flighty. Yeah, he had to get his mind right. Page of Swords moves to the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there was some growth here that had to happen. Maybe this person and you guys are younger people or whatever, or maybe this person is younger than you. Some of you are moms, and you may have had to make certain decisions based on the fact that you're a mother. Um, because what did I tell y'all before? For some of you, you're thinking about the fact that if you have somebody around you treating you toxic or whatever, what are your kids gonna learn later? You know what I'm saying? If you're treating someone toxic and fucked up, what relationship habits are they gonna learn later? You dig me? I also feel like for some of you, you realize or you call judgment on somebody who is being very negative, who put you in a negative situation, or again, because we've been throwing the word around, a toxic situation. This could be somebody who is highly abusive, maybe not physically, for some of you they were, but this could have been mentally, emotionally. This is somebody that manipulated you or manipulates you often, or they try to play on the fact that they know that you love them, that you will go above and beyond for them, that you even pray for them. But they play off of that fact, that they play off of your emotions and your feelings, and I'm getting all of these notifications. Yeah, and a reading just popped up because it's the right thing to do. So for some of you, somebody is coming to make something right with you because they know it's the right thing to do because of how they were in the past when they were like this. Yep, spirit is pushing them to do it. Temperance card. I also feel like too, for some of you, spirit is pushing you out of a certain situation and into a better one. Yep, Ace of Pentacles is here. And I feel like that's gonna have somebody sick because it's like with all the manipulation that you were doing, all you had to do was show your heart and really love somebody instead of trying to get away with playing them. You feel me? Like you ain't have to play a motherfucker. All you had to do was be honest. You might have gotten more out of the situation in the way in which you wanted it to if you had just been honest from the jump, but you weren't. You feel me? Yeah, so for some of you, somebody is going to be held back or removed from your life because of how they acted in the past. Um, while somebody else is being pushed to, yeah, look, confirmation. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, yeah. It's going to keep somebody up all night or has kept somebody up all night. The fact that they no longer have access to you, access denied, they cannot be in your life anymore. For some of you, you pulled your energy back. Yep, there's complete defenses. The walls have gone back up. Even if this person at one time helped you bring those walls down, whatever they've done, they put those walls right back up because now, in one way or another, even if they can change it, because for some of you, obviously they can. Um, and that's not to make this motherfucker. If you are a cross watcher, please don't get cocky off of what I just said. Do not get cocky off of what I just said because just as quick as you think you can take advantage of that, like, oh, well, I can do whatever fuck I want to do because baby don't take me back. No, bitch. No, bitch. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. You will get fucked up, Smokey, and your ass will get left behind, and that wall will stay up, and you won't have no keys. The locks will be changed, and we gonna add barbed wire and electrify that shit. Play with it if you want to. Play with it if you want to, Smokey. You feel me? Yeah, but for some of you, Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, you've distanced yourself. You've held back. You keeping your energy to yourself. Because basically, like you know the truth now. There's no more illusions. You can't deny this. You can't push it away. Now, for some of you, this person didn't tell you the truth. They excluded you from things with this Five of Pentacles because the King of Swords coming out on top of the Five of Pentacles. Left you out in the cold, rejected you constantly over and over and over again. For some of you, even maybe even dangled a couple love over your head or tried to hold it over your head. Um, they try to dangle that shit like a carrot, like here, jump for the love, jump for the love, jump for it. Some of you, they even wanted you to pay for it. Yet they had secrets. Things are now being illuminated to you, though, slowly but surely. Things are being illuminated to you, how they lied to you, how they deceived you. The reasons behind the rejection are being told. Whether they wanted to be told or not, Spirit is making it known. For some of you, they're expecting you to expose them, and you're not even going to be the one to expose them. It's going to be the one that they least expect. Oh, my headphones is dying. Hold on, y'all. But for some of you, dead ass, like they may have, like for some of you, you're in a third party relationship and don't know it, don't realize it. For some of you, you are intuitive and you've spoken this to this person. You've even called the exact person that they are fucking around on you with. I did this shit with my ex-husband. That motherfucker sat there with his mouth wide open and and this is how I knew I was right, y'all, because he asked me, who you been talking to? I ain't been talking to nobody but spirit. I don't have to have, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't need the proof to be directly in my fucking face, bitch. All I gotta do is listen my ear, open my ear, and tune that bitch up to upstairs. For a funnel level, he's never gonna keep anything from me. So it's better for you to just be honest. You did. Please hold. And if I see anything in that card, I don't know what folks be thinking they be hiding, because I ain't about to lie to y'all either. So if it needs to be illuminated, no matter how long it takes, it's gonna be illuminated, and the truth gonna come out. And I'm a Libra too. Come on now. Come on now. Why y'all even that stupid to just do that? For some of you, you got Libra placements, and it may not be obvious. It may not be your sun sign, but it might be your moon sign. It might be your rising. It might be your Venus, and people think that they can get over on you, even if you don't have Libra in your chart. There's something that's in your chart, even if it's just how the divine built you. People think they can get over on you, and they cannot. Yeah, somebody thought they had you in the third party, or they did have you in the third party. It's about to become a two party. So maybe for some of you, maybe you have multiple options. I also feel like it's just very blunt here. Somebody was secretly sleeping with somebody else. So they could have been in a relationship with you, but they were fucking somebody else for sure. There go the dick right there. You feel me? So yeah, I feel like this shit is about to be revealed. Um, I feel like too, after it's revealed, now somebody wants to be in a committed relationship because they don't want to lose access to you at all. But they didn't give a fuck about that while they had you in a third party relationship. 12:43 my time confirmation. Whoever it was, you could be you could be, ooh, I was about to say air sign. So air sign, you could be significant. You could be an air sign, a fire sign, or an earth sign, or you have it in your chart, or this person does, or whoever they dealing with. Yeah, three is a crowd. 333, you could be seeing that. I also feel like too, for some of you, there's something to celebrate because you may be intentionally expanding your family. So yeah, somebody is about to learn that somebody was sleeping with someone else. I also feel like for some of you, you could be finding out that your children or a child, somebody is sexually active. It could be because somebody ends up with a STD. And I know y'all thinking like teenagers and early, yeah, baby, they can end up with them too. I got some stories for you if we ever get a chance to sit down and talk about it from when I was in high school. And no, I was not catching no diseases, but I know motherfuckers who was. And I'm talking about like I knew a girl who, shit, she had a baby when we was in sixth grade. When you in sixth grade, you, depending on how old you are when your birthday falls, you're anywhere from what, 10, 11, 12, something like that. So yeah, quit playing with it. You better watch your fucking kids. But outside of that, I feel like you're getting wisdom, you're getting knowledge. Something is being put in front of you. For some of you, you're getting the dream offer, or you're about to be able to go to your dream school, or you're finally about to live the dream of getting like your degree or something. You're um somebody's getting the high school diploma, or they're finally getting their GED. This could be a masculine energy, King of Cups. A wish could be granted though within the next 3 months, the next 3 weeks. For some of you, it's within the next 3 days. It's going to take a major burden off of your back. Some of you are seeing 999 at this time. Something is coming to a cycle is coming to a close. Maybe within the next 9 days too, you're gonna receive a wish fulfillment. Something you've been struggling with. Definitely good news though. Something you can be confident about. This isn't something that's going to be taken from you, if that makes sense. For some of you, this is a graduation party. Last message of spirit. So we close out. Yeah, I feel like you're moving away from people who have been gossiping about you. Spirit is removing these people from your life because your Ten of Pentacles is definitely on the way. A lot of people may try and tussle with you about this. They may try and fight you about this. Um, they may even be the type of motherfuckers like, well, why do such and such get that or whatever? Because you were meant to. It was always ordained for you to have whatever this is. But I feel like certain people are going to try and fight you because you want to move forward into peace, or you want to have a peaceful life moving forward. You want to have like real love, yeah, whole love, from the Knight to the King. So for some of you, somebody, a masculine, could be going from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. Like he's coming with the full Monty. He's not half-assed it when it comes to loving you. Yeah, King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups is here. For some of you, maybe this masculine, that's that Emperor we saw earlier. He's finally learned his lesson. I just saw 1111 on the timer. And you know I've been on here for a hell of long. Yeah, burdens are coming off of you. Justice is being served. What you were sad about, you no longer have to be sad about. You can leave that shit in the fucking past because Spirit is about to basically make life great again for you in whatever way that looks like. It's not just a dream, but I feel like if certain dreams did not come to fruition, um, for some of you, it's because they haven't yet. But for others of you, it's because Spirit literally has something bigger for you. And it's like, I know you're sick of hearing, like, well, I don't, you know, if it's not good, something better for you or whatever, if you got to leave something behind. But it's true, though. I feel like it's true. There's better coming, more or less, behind the betrayals that you've experienced. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. But you're leaving a world behind. It's your old world, it's your old life. Um, the things that you've been working to move beyond. Yeah. But it's like as you leave those worlds behind, you walk into a new one. As you leave those energies, those people. Um, for some of you too, you're going to have a very healing conversation soon within the next 8 days to eight weeks with someone that's going to bring a lot of change, but also a lot of success, a lot of clarity. It's also going to make you feel stronger. Also feel like whatever this conversation will be, it could be between a couple or it could make a relationship stronger. For some of you, it could be that whatever this conversation is, it makes you feel stronger about whatever decision or choice that you've made that may be life changing. Yep, that's the true Queen of Swords. I also feel like you're speaking your truth, you're being more assertive. Um, you're happy about this change. I also feel like you're showing up as more powerful, more happy. Yeah, because you've gone through this rebirth that I spoke of at the way beginning of this reading. But though, I appreciate you guys for being here. Ten of Cups, the Death card, the Page of Cups. Yep, you have a fresh new start. For some of you, I told y'all before, this is a baby. You're about to get that positive pregnancy test. God, Spirit. Can I just come back on instead of pulling more cards? And like, yes, but no, but the same people ain't gonna show up. So catch them while they're here. All right. Well, while y'all are here. Yeah. For some of you, you have been for reflecting as of late. You are being protected from major evil eye. Spirit does want you to come from a place of love. Again, confirmation on the flight somebody is sending for you or coming towards you, and this person could be coming with love. This is someone who does want to protect you. For some of you, this is someone who has been reflecting on you and the protection that they have or have not been given to you, or even the protection that they have or have not been given to your heart, or maybe any disruptions that they've been causing. Um, for some of you, this is family. For others of you, this is someone who is coming in to start a family with you because it is destined. You guys are destined to add on to your bloodlines, but with each other to build a community, to build a family with each other. These could be significant. These work as a family, as a team, as a unit. So a hive mentality could be significant for some of you that is in a negative space. So Beyonce's beehive, that could be significant, but not in a positive way. Y'all know that hoe don't get no play over here. Bullseye focus could be significant. Not me getting a notification as soon as I said that, and it was the phone dying. So it could have something to do with her career collapsing. I don't know. Fuck that bitch. Anyway, um, but for some of you, you're focused on your community, on your family, anchor and stability. That's what you're focused on. For some of you, that's what your ancestors are bringing to you because you keep focusing on that. Because you have taken your eyes off of the shit that doesn't mean nothing and you're focused on your own destiny. It's like this, you not looking on somebody else's paper. You're not trying to copy their shit because as far as you know, as far as you concerned, them motherfuckers might be dumb. And you can't take that risk. You can't take the risk of copying off of somebody else's paper because where you know you going, it's a 50-50 chance that they'll get there. But you know if you go off of your own merit alone, you damn sure gonna get there. Um, for some of you, you're reintroducing yourself to the world, maybe to a community after you become more stable, even if it's just mentally, physically, or mentally, emotionally. For some of you, it was you um, restabilizing or recovering in some way on a financial level. Yeah, you're about to reintroduce yourself. For some of you, somebody is about to find out that you moved to a whole different place and you ain't said shit to nobody. For some of you, you not revealing your hand, you not showing where you move at, that helps your healing. I also feel like for some of you, there could be someone who gets escorted away from a home in an ambulance. Why am I thinking of Mitch McConnell? Y'all know he did, right? Anyway, I'm gonna mind my fucking business. Uh, this could be a loved one for some of you. A significant other could end up going to or ending up in the hospital. Somebody is recovering from a major surgery or there will be a couple surgeries that they're going to recover from. For some of you, this is a C-section. Be mindful of being home alone, or for some of you, you need to go check on your old folks because some of them are home alone and may be in need of medical help or services. Um, for some of you too, you're recovering from a relationship or you are healing something within a relationship. Maybe you're trying to recover this relationship because it's not something that you want to let go of. But for others of you, I feel like you're healing yourself so that you can have more positive relationships moving forward. Crown is here, personal power. Y'all already saw earlier. It's we royal ones over here. This is the palace, goddammit. Like we all up in here. We all divine children, royal blood. But I also feel like too many of you, you're being thrust into standing into your own personal power because there are certain actions that you need to make. I told y'all, you are part of the few who will change the world. It's just you may need to have a bit more patience at this time because even though you know your power, that don't mean everybody else does, or have been granted access to recognize your power. Um, For some of you, you already know how a yield sign goes. You might have to pause for a little bit, but keep going type shit. Um, for some of you, you need a little bit more rest in what you're allowing yourself to have. You're constantly on the move, going, going, going like an energizer bunny. Spirit is saying, slow down a little bit. Just yield a little. Just a little. Now, for others of you, Spirit is saying, do not fucking yield. All green lights. Go, 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 go. But yeah, I feel like many of you are about to take action. You have a lot more energy these days. For some of you, you're deciding to have a lot more fun, to have that childlike wonder. to chase that as well. For some of you, you have allowed your inner child to step forward and take the reins in a sense, to take more chances. That's why you're taking these chances that you're taking now. For some of you, there are certain things that you used to do in the past that maybe are coming back up around certain habits that you had. Yeah, it's because you're allowing your inner child um to take the lead and lead you into the places you were always meant to be, because some of you grew up and stopped dreaming and stopped believing that your dreams could come true. Spirit said, fuck all of that. Mercury retrograde your ass. And this time it's going to affect you. Why? Because it's in Cancer. So it's going to make you think of everything that I heard belongs to your heart or is within your heart. Fuck that damn song from Tarzan. You'll be in my heart. So Phil Collins could be significant in the air tonight. His song in the air tonight. Oh Lord, please tell me Phil Collins ain't about to die, Lord. Because I just got Phil Collins and then I got Paul McCartney. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but those could be significant. But good luck is coming your way. Yep, despite the obstacles, things are about to balance out for some of you. Something isn't going to turn out in a negative way. There aren't going to be as many obstacles as you think there are going to be whenever you take this chance, because luck, because blessings, because also too spirit and balance are on your side, or things have balanced out in a spiritual way to where you are able to make this metamorphosis. Now, for some of you, what that change was you changing and deciding to surrender certain things to spirit. I told y'all earlier about how some of you just need to open your mouth and tap spirit in. Confirmation, literally, it says it. Some of you are seeing angel numbers. This is indicative of your change, of where you are headed on life's journey. For some of you, Spirit simply wanted you to surrender to the journey that is your life. That is, for some of you, Spirit wanted you to surrender to peace, of having peace and not living such a chaotic life. Um, Surrender to change. Because for some of you, as much as you like change, you don't like change. There's two parts of you. Um, for some of you, you felt like you've been running a maze, kind of very similar to this labyrinth card. I don't know if y'all noticed these little mice-looking things down here, but some of you have been feeling like you're running a labyrinth to nowhere, but that is not true. You are leading yourself to somewhere, but for some of you, I feel like your insistence on being able to control the outcome of the situation is what has you thrown off to a degree. So for some of you, that's why Spirit wants you to surrender to the situation. That's why Spirit wants you to surrender to what is happening in your life, because it may turn out better than you expect it to. But yeah, for some of you, you are going to have to make certain changes and surrender to those changes, because on the other side of that, it are new, unlimited possibilities. Some of you are quote unquote going global, going international. Yeah, I feel like the possibilities are endless to you simply because, or one of the main reasons is because you are so resilient. But I think with you being resilient, Spirit still wants you to know when to put certain things down, when to say, okay, enough is enough. I can't give any more energy or time to that. When to know, um, when to let go and just let Spirit handle it. Message. Yep, that's the truth. Now, confirmation on the messages about the multitude of opportunities that are headed your way, because it's here. Some of you are seeing feathers. For some of you, you may crave to have an old school globe in your home. Some of you may be on the hunt to find one. Now, this could be a craft project, but for others of you, I feel like it's nostalgia
For others of you, I feel like this is research purposes in some way. Um, I could get deep into that, but I'm not going to on this message. But Spirit is letting you know that joyful things are coming into your life, new opportunities. It may make you hella emotional. For some of you, you're about to get, ooh, that's, ooh. You're about to get keys to a new place, keys to a new car. For some of you, you've been waiting on keys to your own space for quite some time, and I feel like it's finally about to come, which may make you emotional. Um, but I feel like you're being guided home in whatever way that looks like. Despite the distractions, I feel like you're being guided through them. For some of you, you're finally about to recognize what's a distraction and what's not. And I feel like that's on not only just a personal level, but on a national, even as we saw before, global level. For some of you, that 3311 is sitting right here in front of me. 3023 is sitting in front of me too. Some of you are going to see that shit. Some of the things that are showing up online, that some of these politicians, celebrities, whoever the fuck, the shit that they're doing, that they're putting out, it's all a distraction. It was meant to keep you thrown off balance. It was meant to keep you emotional about the wrong things because, like we saw the energy vampire card so many times earlier, all they trying to do is suck off of your energy. They trying to harvest your energy with these concerts and all types of shit. And that's not saying not to like who you like or not to invest in who you want to invest in. Shit, I got people I love who are in the music industry too. But at the same time, make sure that that shit is in alignment with you and what your future is. You know what I'm saying? Like some of you too are about to start switching up the type of music that you're listening to, who you listened to a year ago, shit, even 6 weeks, 6 months ago. You're not listening to it anymore because you're realizing that their music is throwing you off, that they're a distraction, that they're guiding you to a place that you know what I'm saying, you've grown from. Some of you are realizing that you're outgrowing some of your favorite artists. Um, or some of you are realizing you're outgrowing your favorite people or have outgrown them. You're looking around and you're seeing how you're making changes, how you're elevating, you're realizing that these people are not doing the same. Y'all don't have common things to talk about because you are on a different path. While you're trying to build a family and this, that, and the other. Your homeboy over here is still trying to bust down the fucking cervix of any bitch that'll let him. You see what I'm saying? Yo, you over here have changed your verbiage of how you speak to and about women. Meanwhile, he's still over here calling them bitches and hoes. You're seeing that. Um, or your homegirl, she still want to quote unquote be tricked on and you trying to settle down. Like you may not have been a prostitute at one point in time, but you ain't gonna knock your homegirl because whatever. You just pray for her and she going on about her business. But yeah, for some of you, you're realizing you're outgrowing certain spaces, certain people because they're not growing, they're not elevating, or nothing like that. Um, for some of you too, your hope is being restored by spirit. For some of you, you're learning about boundaries. For some of you, you're reestablishing boundaries. You're also learning what boundaries look like to you in today's time. Some of you have been going off of old standards of your boundaries. And that's why when some of us say, or when it comes up in readings, or even when it's said to you personally, like you don't love yourself or you don't have enough boundaries, that's where it's coming from, is because your old boundaries are not, I don't want to say strong enough, but basically those boundaries, thank you, Spirit. It's kind of like a dam. It's like your old boundaries would be like an old dam. It's falling apart. A new one is being built. Yeah, it's not gonna hold, those old boundaries aren't gonna hold the water, the flow of what's to come for you. Like they're not strong enough. For some of you, it's like going from a white picket fence. to that iron gate with that's electrified with the damn barbed wire that I was talking about earlier. For some of you, you just had a white picket fence and you needed barbed wire. You feel me? And now you're getting that. For some of you, these are upgrades that you're receiving. Um, Spirit is restoring peace, hope, and harmony into your life, but these boundaries right here are going to make sure that they stay. For some of you, I told you you're stepping into abundance. You're, achieving new things. For some of you too, you need to get more protection crystals. For some of you, you've recently moved, and maybe part of one of your rituals is burying, excuse me, crystals, certain types of crystals outside of your home. You may have left those crystals at the last home, whether accidentally or on purpose. It's time for you to, in your new space, bury new crystals. Even if what that looks like is you buying a new plant and you burying these crystals within the plant, and every time you repot the plant, you bury the crystals again. That's what that could be what it look like. But anyway, unlimited potential is here. Divine abundance is here. You getting paid, baby. The money will be endless. The opportunities will be endless. It's about what you accept. Overnight success is coming. Be motivated even through endings, even through disappointments. But I also feel like certain things have to end for you to be able to come into this new light, this abundance. Um, Maybe for some of you, be cautious of who you're receiving your spiritual enlightenment through. Make sure that even whether I'm saying it, whether somebody else is saying it, make sure you taking what we're saying and go check that with your own higher self. Go check that with God. Go check that with Goddess. Go check. You see what I'm saying? Go check that shit with your spiritual core. You feel me? Because sometimes what we're saying, you may catch it, it may resonate a little bit or whatever, but that particular message may not be for you. And for some of you, you caught it because you were meant to hear it. Excuse you, young man. Excuse you. You caught it because you were supposed to hear it because that message is meant for somebody else and you just gotta repeat it. Excuse you. They don't want to see cat ass. All right. Anyway, love y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, for staying on this long, for tapping in and out, for popping in and out. Um, if you didn't see the beginning, go back and watch the replay. I know it is a lengthy one. Y'all know I come on here after I've been away for a while and I give you a long. But anyway, I love y'all. Many blessings. 132, actually 1324 was on the timer. So 1234, 1234 could be significant. 01234. But that's money roll. And evil eye protection is here. CEO energy is here. Emperor card energy is here. So I don't know, y'all. Like I don't feel like it's too much to worry about. Now, of course, everything ain't gonna be perfect or whatever. I'm never gonna lie to you about that. But I feel like good news is on the way. A lot of changes, a lot of upgrades, a lot of opportunities. We just gotta be ready, y'all. So it's one of those stay ready type of situations. So you ain't gotta get ready type of situations. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. My faithful few, even though we are growing, and I am appreciative of everyone who is new to our royal palace. But y'all are the shit. Don't let nobody ever convince you otherwise. Fuck them people, and I'll cuss them out for you if you need me to, because I love you so much. But yeah, that's my time. I thank you for yours. Catch the replay. Y'all know I'm about to put it on the community board, so y'all know where to find it. Now, hopefully, Mercury ain't on no whole shit this time, y'all, because y'all know. And it's 111 my time. But then again, it may not even be Mercury because y'all also know Spirit will tuck and hide our good blessings from the world so that they can't know what we got going on over here. So, we'll see if Spirit allows me to put it up there. But the Midas touch has been very significant. So many of you, whatever you touch, it's about to turn to gold. Um, it just may not be the exact same way as in the story where everything turns to gold, but it also turns everything that he loves into gold to where it was a detriment to him. So I don't know. Some of y'all need to go read the story of King Midas and the Midas touch, and that may be significant. But I don't know. I love y'all. That's my time. I thank you for yours. I know I done said it a bunch of times. Y'all know I can talk forever. But anyway, I love y'all. Peace, Royals. Catch the replay. Happy Tuesday, and don't fuck them bitches up. All right, hey.